Hey everyone, it's New York Dan. How's everyone doing? Yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome to evening, no early morning chat. I'm going to put it over here because I have the projector off. Yeah, I've been uber busy, guys. No time, man. Listen, man. No time. I'm lucky I can do this video tonight. Yeah, I'm telling you, I had so much trading going on. I was just using my headlamp here, working, doing like after hours construction. I'm putting in the fireplace doors, doing repairs, clean the floor behind the refrigerator. Yeah, how many people do that? Roll the refrigerator out and clean it up. And behind the stove too, I pulled the stove out and I cleaned up that. What a mess. Yeah, I'm getting there. Yup. Whoever lived here before made a real mess. Gramps. Huh. I see the comments. Just a lot of jokage. So, yeah, what else? Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if I didn't do all this work. Oh, I also, guess what? I mentioned this, I think, last night. I got over to the boat and I got those damn tires inflated. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if they keep holding air. And you'll see the video footage of it. I'll be putting that on the channel. But you know what? Here's the problem. If you're sitting all day and you're just moving the mouse and you're doing stock trading, I'm going to end up looking like John Candy. Huh. The late, great John Candy. R.I.P. Yeah. Unfortunately, you got to like move around and burn calories. And I can tell a big difference if I'm just sitting around. That the stock stuff, all that mentally taxing stuff, that's like bad for the body. Yup. So I'm trying to kick it this evening. We're gonna talk some Sarasota Tim tonight. What do you think? Don't worry. We're gonna do it. I checked Nomadic Fanatic. There's not a heck of a lot going on. I'll resume Nomadic Fanatic talks once Tater, quote, Eric, does something pretty much notable. Not much going on. He had a shed delivered to the property. He's setting it up again. He screwed himself out of enjoying courtside because he couldn't get along whatever happened. Now he's got to brave the winter. We'll talk about that. That will be coming up next. In the next video, maybe. I got my phone. Where's my other phone? What did I do with that thing? How do I lose this stuff? I was just out and about doing errands, guys. And I'm going to tell you, I wish the weather was this nice all the time in New York. Yeah. It's beautiful out there. Granted, it is damp and it's a little misting, but the temperature is unbelievable for New York. Oh, I see my phone. It's over on the table. Yeah, I have my weather station. Let's take a peek what we're dealing with. Look at this. No wonder why. 42 degrees outside, 42.8, almost 43 degrees, 79% humidity. It feels wonderful out there. It almost feels like Florida. Yeah, I was just driving around. I did some errands. I filled the tank, filled my Mustang up. $2.59 a gallon cash price. Not bad, right? A $20 bill filled it. It was down to almost under a quarter tank. Yeah, filled it up with a $20 bill. Can't beat that. Man, but you know what the bad news is? It's going to change, unfortunately. The forecast, we're dodging bullets here. I mean, we could be having snow. There's no snow on the ground. The grass is actually looking green, amazingly enough. By the way, there's a lot of flu going around. Keep this in your car. This one I love because it's got a little pump. You just pump this so you don't have to take the cap off. And you could do it like, if you're in your car without like spilling it. I'm going to refill this. Have the big hand sanitizer. I just pump it into the small one. Yeah. I'm going to grab my phone. It's over yonder right there. I don't want to have to edit, folks. It's too much work. I'm under pressure. Yeah. I'll talk about it. I did a lot of trades today, but it was bad. I'm talking Michael Jackson bad. The market, Dow was down like 300 points. It didn't close that low, but during the day, the trading was choppy. It was stormy. Yeah, and I did some good trades. I'll tell you about it in a second. Let me grab the phone. It's right here. Don't worry. It's not that far away. Not that far, man. Luckily, I could see it with my eyesight. Okay. Throw these keys down here. All right. So, yeah, you know what? I actually did pretty damn good today. I did a trade on NVIDIA, and I sold it out. I could have kept it going. I sold the thing out. Okay, that's the stuff I talked about yesterday. What did I make? No, it was more than that. $230 I made on the NVIDIA trade. Yeah, and you guys wonder how I do it. Yeah, you can. It's like a regular job if you trade every day. However, it's been getting so hectic. I think tomorrow I'm going to have to take the day off from trades. And I want to get stuff done. I want to get repairs done. I want to focus on stuff. I have a lot of stuff, a lot of stocks going right now. So we'll see what happens with the market tomorrow. The futures are down 50 points Dow, 40 points NASDAQ. That's not bad. It could be, it's anyone's guess as to how it's going to go based on economic. Bitcoin pulled back a little. Bitcoin was coming up. It was up to 97,000. Yeah, it's been on a bull run. I don't do Bitcoin, though. I don't want to get involved with it. I really don't. I stick with stocks. Oh, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm surprised. Where did I write this down? Oh, it's right on. You know what? I'm using these little notes, sticky notes, that I got at a trade show. These things are too tiny, right? So, yeah, I was watching this YouTube channel. This guy had a show on CNBC. Yeah, you guys may have heard of him. He's called Steve Stevens. And he had this show called, I forget what the name of the actual show was. What was the name of that? It's about sports betting. That's what it's about. You'll know. It was on CNBC. I liked watching the show. It got canceled, though. It only was on like a year, not less than that, one season maybe. VIP sports betting with Steve Stevens. And this guy, they ran kind of like a call center. This is shady stuff, guys. Don't get me wrong. But he's got a channel on YouTube, and he does like a podcast about his sports betting and sports in general. If you're into sports, you might like it. Like Cowpo would like this probably. He's into sports. Oh, he would probably love this, actually. I'll tag this video. I'll put his channel tag in it. I got to remember to do that so you can find it. But anyway, his CNBC show's off the air for a long time now. But he's starting to do these podcasts again. He said he's getting back in the game, and he's talking up. He interviews sometimes different sports players or people he can get on the show. It's pretty interesting to listen to. But some of his stuff, I got to kind of laugh because he talks it up big. He's like, if you got that a couple $1 million in your retirement, You got money in the bank or whatever. Take some of that money. Give it to me. I'll get you a good, we'll turn 100 grand. We'll turn that into 300 grand in a month or two. Yeah, do you believe that crap? And he was saying, oh yeah, he was saying if your money sitting in your account, he's like, yeah, you got a couple of million sitting in the account. Maybe you're making 10, 12% on that, right? That's not enough. We're taking it to the next level, man. We're going to make that in a month. Well, he's talking smack, guys. This is too much. I'm not buying that part. Let's be real. If you get a return, even I was talking about dividend stocks the other day, if you can get a return in the 6 to 7% range and you have a legitimate portfolio, you are doing great. If you're not losing your capital, you're doing great. You're kicking it. Oh, as Sarasota says, you're crushing it. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's unreasonable. Anytime it's a red flag if you see investments that are paying like high money. And I was laughing at this guy, Steve Stevens, because he, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of a fan of him, but I find it ridiculous that he would say that. Like, if you're getting 10 or 12%, he's saying that's not enough. No, if you're getting 10 or 12%, you're kicking it out of the park. That is serious return. Steven, these sports bets, your money could evaporate. That's a joke. And he's saying that's not enough. No, that's a huge amount. Here's the deal. His premise is, he says, I'm not a, what does he say? Like, I'm not a bookie. He said, I'm going to work with you. I'm a consultant. I'm going to work with you, and we're going to take the bookie's money. That's what his premise. Yeah. He's like, what he does is he likes study. He's kind of like a stock guru, kind of like the trading I do. But instead, he studies the sports teams, and he coaches people on what to bet on, what teams to bet on, and who's going to win the next game and stuff like that, and different methods. Maybe he doubles down and stuff. But it's hardcore, guys. He's like, yeah, you got 100 grand, 200 grand. You throw it over here. We're gonna get you some serious money going. Come on, you want to buy stuff for your family? You want that new car? You want to buy people have the best life possible? You can bring the money over here. That's what he does. You'll see if you watch his video. And the guy drives a small Rolls Royce. Yeah, he pulls up in that he's a character though. And get this, so that's not his real name. His real name is Darren. Yeah. And I don't know, this guy's a character. And I think I read online that he's been in jail. Yup. Yeah, Darren, like the Night Stalker, Darren McGavin. But it's something else. It's Darren. He mentioned it on one of his podcasts. But he goes by Steve Stevens. All right, I thought I caught that today. I haven't seen his show in a long time. I thought that was kind of funny, this stuff going on. And there's a lot of people in the sports that would like to check it out. Okay, I read the comments, and there were a few of you asked about how do you go about, if you want to do stock trading, where do you start? What do you do about it, right? To start doing that. That was one of the things you wanted me to talk about. Oh, the other is how I get the cruises for free. Yeah, I'm kind of like Steve Stevens with that. I do casino play. And then I get cruise offers from Carnival Corporation. Yeah, they have the best program for that. Yeah, I'll go into more cruise talk. I should do a cruise talk video. I am going to be going on a cruise. It's called a sea cruise, sailing exclusively for adults, 21 and over. I don't know. Is it going to be good or bad? I'll tell you what. We're both going to find out, because I'm going to get internet on the ship and I'm going to film the whole thing. We'll find out. Right now, though, I'm not. They keep throwing me more sea cruise offers. I'm not going to book any more cruises until I go on that sea cruise. I might not like it. And also, I have to look where they send me a lot of offers, but I really like doing the ones from New York, because I can just hop on the train, go to the cruise ship. If I'm, excuse me, people keep calling my phone here. Too busy. Got stuff to do, guys. Watch the video. I don't have time to talk to my friends. Tell them just watch the video. Leave me a comment if you want. Huh? Anyway, call my agent up and maybe they can arrange a meeting. So, yeah, the thing is, it depends. Where's the cruise from? If they give you a free cruise that's from, like, Texas and you live in New York, that's going to cost you a lot to get to the damn cruise. That's the problem. So, I'll see if they throw me... They got to throw me some really good offers, some really good perks. And right now, I'm trying to focus on fixing things up and catching up on things. Yeah, going on those cruises, this may sound crazy, but it's kind of a lot of work. If you have responsibilities, what I got to do is I got to do a ton of work and get everything caught up on, pack everything up so I can go away. I can get away for whatever the cruise is, a week or two. So it's actually less stressful to just stay home and keep working on stuff all the time. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, during the pandemic, when the ships weren't sailing, I was really missing. It's really cool going on those cruise ships, to go out on the cruise. Yeah, I was missing it during the pandemic. I sailed my 25-foot Four Winds, which I'm going to do this spring. We're going to do it. Trailer tires are inflated. We'll see if they hold air. Yeah, the cover's like going really bad. It's got some holes in it. I gotta take those blue, those Harbor Freight tarps? They're not that much, though. I can get a whole new cover for like $20. Yeah. And I'll time to put a new cover probably. So, yeah, that's what's been going on around here, guys. Sarasota rhymes with Yoda, or Toyota. Let me see what's going on the videos. Oh, I made that bird video. That was ridiculous. That was pretty funny. It came out. Do you know that I got that idea from Real World Birds? I am going to film it when I'm at Leslie's, and she has a bunch of the bluebirds, and when you open the cage up, they all come out at you. That's where I got the idea. I am going to film that. Eric in Florida commented, I think one of them pooped on your head. I think I saw that in the video. I think it did that. Diane Middleton replied, Birdman Dan, let the birds be free. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. Hey Dan, Christine Reed commented, bird is the word. What's this one? Philip Weisgerber, my mistake. I was looking at part of the comment. Commented, careful, NYD, you might get worked over by ice. Oh, no. Dust on the Bottle commented, "Who let the birds out? Who?" That song would have been good to play. That dog song, that would have been good. Yeah. AZ to New Mexico, Arizona to New Mexico commented, "Flip me the bird." Yeah, that video is fun. Just fun, man. We just having a little fun, man. No worries, man. I'm sure the manager of the pet store can get them birds back. He can catch them all and put them back in the thing. Just a little fun, man. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, my video yesterday about Sarasota Tim retiring. Yup, he's got an obsession with tires. He wants to put brand new tires on the damn dirt bike that has brand new tires. Just like he wanted to do with his truck when he had brand new tires. This guy's too much. He should buy used vehicles like I have. Get old cars. That way the tires are down to the threads, and then you can have at it. Go to Walmart and buy whatever tires you want. I had to do that. My Benz tires were down to the threads last year. Remember, I even showed it on the channel, my Mustang tires. Yeah, they were down to the threads too. I actually got new tires for the Mustang. I got a set at Walmart on sale over the internet. I didn't even buy them at the store. I bought them on my computer at home. It is just amazing how you can do so much stuff now from home. I essentially am working it right from home. The only time I drive out is to get stuff, supplies and things if I want to drive around. It feels good to get out of the house though. There's something about working from home. If you're home all the time, start to feel like a shut-in. Yeah. I don't know. It's so nice out tonight. I feel like I'm in Florida, driving around with this weather, 43 degrees. I don't care that it's misting out. It feels warm to me. I feel like I'm in some kind of Florida garden. I love it out there. I was having a good time this evening. Just the fresh air. It has that, that fresh air smell. It smells like spring. Yeah, it smells like spring out there. Not that miserable cold weather that burns your nose starts to run. It's so cold, and man, forget that. I sure hope it don't come back, but the weatherman, he's not agreeing with me. So anyway, let's see what happened with Tim today. Yeah, he put a number of videos out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, man. 5, man. Yeah, you know what? The manager fired him over at the market. That's why he's doing all these vids again. Yeah. In the supermarket, have you seen they have these robots now that they peruse around the store, and if there's like a spill or something, they put down some of those absorbent paper towels on the floor to soak it up. Yeah, they actually replaced him with one of those robots. The manager, it was a sad day. He called him in the back room. He's like, "Sorry, Tim, you're a good guy, but we don't need you anymore." They had him working there. He was going around putting down those paper towels on the floor if anything spilled, Yeah, he was doing like general tasks like that, bringing in shopping carts. The manager's like, "I'm sorry, we got this new robot. His name is Hal. Yeah, he's got a red light on his face that glows. It's gonna take over." And they got one of those electric machine things to push the carts in. So they're like, "We know you've been working out at the gym, but we're sorry, you're being replaced by robots and AI." Ouch. So he's back. He had to step up the videos today. Have to make a whole bunch of them. He started morning chat on my way to Walmart for an oil change on his famous truck. Yeah. Great content, guys. Going to Walmart for an oil change. Probably one of the most unpleasant things you could possibly do. I don't know about you all, but going to those like repair shops and it's such a hassle, you know. I actually do the oil change on my vehicles myself because I don't want to risk any kind of a screw up. Yeah. I want to make sure I put the filter on just right. I don't want it over tightened so the next time I change the oil, the filter crushes or I can't get it apart. I don't tighten the drain plug so tight that the threads go bad. The next time you do the oil change, the threads are stripped. Yeah. I like to do it myself. I don't trust them. I did see Tim check the oil. I think I watched that. I watched part of the oil change video this morning. He checked the oil in his truck. That's a good idea after they change it. Just make sure that it's actually at the right level. And what you really should do is you should check the oil after you've been driving the vehicle around. Yeah. After you drive it a couple miles, check it again. Make sure there's nothing weird going on, like the oil filter being loose. All right, we're good. I'm checking the time. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. We got to drive this video. You got to do the thumbs up and subscribe for free, which you guys probably are subscribed already if you're watching this, huh? Because my videos get buried. Welcome aboard, mateys, new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining the channel. Welcome, friends. Welcome. I had a bunch of videos out there that I think people like the cooking video. I made that soup. I still have a little bit left. Yep, just a taste, man. I got to eat that up. I am bad. I got Taco Bell this evening when I was driving around and the weather was so good. I ordered it right on my phone. I picked it up. They have an online deal for $8. I got a whole thing with a drink and chips and everything. A taco, a quesadilla. What do they call it? A gordita. Probably not the healthiest thing to eat, but I'm doing so much work today. I need some energy. That fireplace thing is a pain in the neck. I have to put myself in the fireplace like Santa Claus. I got to drill holes in this thing called a lentil. It's a steel thing. It's supposed to just be a steel piece, and you put these clamps behind it. Mine is from like 1919. It says patented. No joke. It says that on underneath it. I look with a flashlight, and it curves up. So I got to drill a hole, 2 holes, where these clamp and screw into. Yeah, I got to go in the fireplace and do it. It's not easy, guys. I started on one of them, and wouldn't you know it, don't you just love electric? The damn battery, the lithium battery went bad when I'm trying to drill. So then I got it charging in the garage now. I'm going to do it after this video. I'm going to resume. Don't you just love those electric things? Oh, wow. Those things are so great. You imagine the electric car, you want to drive somewhere, you're like, sorry, you can't go. That thing, you got to recharge. Forget it. Forget about it. I almost wish they made, you know how those battery powered drills, they have, they're very torquey. The torque driver drills, you can drill with them. You can do bit driving, reverse, forward, the whole bit. Okay, I almost wish they made something just like that, that just had a cord that you plug in. A long cord, though. Not one of these little cords that's like this big that I think keeps unpopping. Yeah, and the drills that I have that plug in, the problem with them is they are they seem like they're just for drilling. They're not set up for like bit driving. Yeah. It would be better to just have one that you plug in. Then you don't have to worry about the damn battery. Call me old-fashioned, but back in my day, you used a flashlight that took D cells. Huh. No, the new flashlights are really good. Those LEDs, they're insane. So anyway, we went down a rabbit hole. Go figure. What's something else I was going to say? Oh, the damnedest thing is with the oil and stuff. Yeah, with my Mustang, it has a 4.6 V8. It burns a lot of oil. Do you know, I find it ridiculous how most people don't even check their oil, right? Most of those cars are in the junkyard. The 4.6 Fords, when the engine is still good, or the engine was fine. Maybe they ran it out of oil and the engine blew up. But that engine's amazing as long as you keep oil in it. And I don't even like buy the synthetic, the expensive oil. I just put in whatever's cheap. But I use thicker oil usually, 1040, something like that. Yeah, that thing will keep going and going and going. It's great. And it's running so smooth. Yeah, it's idling really smooth, that thing. I saw on Tim's video, there was some guy commented that he has a Volvo, big mistake right there, right? And then he buys some kind of oil from Germany for it that costs $16 a quart. Man. Oh, it's probably on this Walmart video. I can even tell you who. It's full. Yeah, he has this long dipstick that it's like twisted metal. But I'll tell you, on the Mustang, that's the best damn dipstick. It is a cable, a piece of wire, braided cable, and it has like a casting on the end of it to show the level. So you put that in, and it's so damn smooth. It has a special, like a little bullet casting on the end of that that's like lead or something. And it just slides right in. You can check it in 1 second. You can check everything in that car in a second. You can see the radiator fluid. The tank is plastic and it's clear. You tell if your fluid's up to level. Power steering, you can see that level. You can see the brake level. Everything in the car, you can check in a second. I don't know what's going on in these new cars. Every damn one of them is a freaking scam. They have this crap that you can't even check the oil level. It has like an electric sensor, and it just has like a light that comes on if your oil's too low. But then by that time, you're really running low, and you gotta like pull right over. It's all scam, guys. People are being ripped off. They don't know how good cars are supposed to be. Yeah, like how about maybe a Ford LTD from like 1972? That car, it would have the same engine as my boat, the 460 V8. Yeah, you would have a comfortable car that is reliable. Let's see Tim's comments on this video. Where is that one there? Hey, St. Louis Scott. The old front cross display dipsy doodle. Excellent. I think he's talking about Tim, this dipstick. It's like a mile long. He checked. Sir Tedrick Walker says forecast for Orlando tomorrow is 34 degrees. That sounds like some New York weather. Man. Oh, this is it. Hartford 2112. Scooters is missing your coffee. Tim can't afford that Scooters coffee. That was just for the video, man. Just for the video. No, he's brewing McAfee at home in the trailer because he can't even afford to go to McDonald's and get the McAfee. The restaurant brewed McAfee. That's premium, man. Premium price. We can't do that all the time, man. This guy, Hartford, says, I top off with Molly brand full synthetic oil made in Germany. 0 W20 for the 2016 Volvo S60. It's $18 a quart on Amazon. I pay $190 for the oil change at the Volvo dealer in Montgomery. I guess Alabama, I'm guessing. I don't trust Walmart or mom and pop shops for my Volvo. My car has no oil or transmission dipsticks. Scary. That's a ripoff, man. I actually replied to him, but I don't think the reply is going to be visible. I think I'm phantom blocked on Tim's channel. Yeah. So if you're listening out there, Hartford, let me know if you even got my reply. I see it. It shows up right here. I'm not making it up, guys. You see, if it focuses, this is the Hartford's comment. And then this is my reply right here. It's right on there. I'm not making it up. I think you're being ripped off. $18 a quart. First mistake buying Volvo instead of Ford. Bubba says, scoot on around. St. Louis Scott, battery cam. Oh, he's leaving Tim a lot of comments today. Harbor Freight is zip tie heaven. All sizes. And almost give them away. Yeah, the only problem with Harbor Freight zip ties, I just wonder about the quality of that plastic. It might be good if you're just using it for something temporary. I don't know. If you want it to last a long time, the zip ties at Home Depot in the electric department, I kind of think they might be a little bit higher grade. Just my opinion, man. Just my opinion. Angel Mission says Walmart should sponsor you. They could improve by having a free coffee bar while you wait. That's what you get at the Ford dealer. Yeah. You bring your car to the Ford dealership. They got you a free coffee. Right there. Oh, you know what? I saw a quick video on YouTube. I should try doing this. This old Italian grandpa, he made a coffee, and it's like an espresso. You guys may have seen it. I got to try it. I'll try it sometime on my channel. He brews up this thick espresso coffee like that in a little cup, right? I think I'd want a bigger cup. He beat 3 eggs. He cracked 3 raw eggs. He beat them, blended them up, right? He pours that in the cup. Maybe he makes it a little bigger. Then he pours in the espresso with the 3 raw eggs. Yeah, isn't this crazy? And then he pours in hazelnut liqueur. And not only that, he puts 1 teaspoon of sugar for each egg that he cracked. He mixes that in with the egg first. Then he puts the egg in the cup with some espresso and hazelnut liqueur. He claims, he said it's the best cup of coffee he's ever had in his life. Yeah. I might try it. Let's see what else we got here. Mr. Pittsburgh said you want more air in the rear if you're towing. And believe it or not, I just gave that a thumbs up. The comment, Mr. Pittsburgh, if you're listening, it had 0 thumbs up. And your friend, New York Dan, just gave you a thumbs up on that comment. And Angel Mission, too. Her comment had 0 thumbs up. All these comments. St. Louis Scott, too. All 3 comments that St. Louis left, 0 thumbs up. What's going on here? Are people really watching this video? Or is this some kind of like one of those fake view things? I notice that happens sometimes on the video. Like once you get a certain amount of views, like the Kawasaki bike video that was parked in front of Walmart on my channel, that went up more today. It's up to 22,000 views. But I'm telling you, something is really weird, because the first so many views the video gets, I'm bombarded with comments. It's all the time. Then it starts generating more and more views, and I'm not seeing that many comments come in. I'm like, how does this even work? I'm wondering if that's what goes on with Tim's vid, because there's every one of these, a lot of them, nobody's even replying or hitting thumbs up on their comment. DJ Dude Kevin, love Walmart Service Center. It got 1 thumbs up. Bill Gutierrez Jr. says, hi Tim, quick question. What kind of coffee maker do you have? It looks nice and simple. Can you reply? I want to get one. Okay, guess what? 0 thumbs up. Nobody gave him a thumbs up on that. And Tim didn't reply. It was 4 hours ago he left the comment. I gave you a thumbs up, Bill. Walmart is great. D Bergum 1 says, or D Bergum 1 says everything they do is factory specs. They won't even put a larger size tire in your trunk, or on your spare tire, I guess. You can buy a larger size tire, but they won't mount it. Yeah, I guess they stick to the specs. Yeah, I can't believe that. What is this? I'm probably helping Tim's video by doing that. I don't know. We gave some thumbs up here on here. Because no one else did. Okay, he got 2,138 views on that video, and all of those comments were left with no thumbs ups. Something is strange here, guys. I don't know if that's a real 2,000 views. Listen, man, don't question the algorithm, or they will shut you down. Duct tape. Don't question it. It's a system. Conform. Don't question, conform. The elusive system of Sarasota Tim. Let's see. He's actually made with AI by Google. They're going to shut me down. When I went to that trailer, there were droids in the woods watching me. Robots. There's no such man. He wasn't. His stuff, the stuff's there, just in case someone's sniffing around and they wanted to say hello to him. Yeah, the stuff's there, but the man doesn't exist. Now we're talking like coast to coast. AM, if you guys ever listen to that show. They were talking Bigfoot the other night on it. What is his other videos? Is there anything notable? Driving to a different Walmart to make some returns. Yeah, that's because he probably got banned at the other, the usual Walmart. He returned too much stuff.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota.
Let's see what this says. We'll summarize the video. And then I got to get back to work, man. Wow, the time keeps flying. I don't get it. I was going to talk about that stock trade stuff too. How to start. We'll do that for a few minutes. I think the deal is the busier you get, the faster time goes by. That's part of it. Okay, this video follows Sarasota. He stopped at McDonald's for coffee after getting an oil change and tire rotation on his truck. He has a positive experience with McDonald's coffee, especially the senior special. It's all you can afford, man. It's a wee bit of coffee, me lads, just a taste. They put it in a little tiny cup. You get one sip, but they only charge you 99 cents. Let's see. He makes a return at a different Walmart, which doesn't make sense, right? He gets his truck wash at Sub Stop Car Wash. Future travel plan excitement, mentioning a trip to Moab with his dual sport motorcycle, the Grinch. He discusses accessories for his motorcycle, a new custom seat that is shipping soon. Mentions product reviews related to his motorcycle, his KLX, and his Super Duty truck, and even health-related products. He concludes by reiterating his plan to handle the returns at Walmart first before heading to the car wash. I'm glad I didn't even watch that video. Huh. What kind of plans are those? Jeez Louise. I'm not even going to read all these comments, but here's this one. He's stringing people along with this trip thing. I don't even know. We don't know. Is it going to happen? I believe this is Michael 6580 says, for your epic trip west, put an expensive lightweight slide-in truck camper. Install front hitch, put the Grinch in the front. Long trips, put the bike back to the rear hitch. Bring buckets full of money. Get a Sarasota Tim YouTube banner and wrap American Freedom West Tour Series. Write off allowable expenses against AdSense income. Huh? Yeah, that's a lot of work. You put a slide-in camper and all that junk. Yeah, I don't know about that. Get another mount for the front. Oh, how about this one from C Sharp Flat 5? Hit the road, Jack. We'll give that a thumbs up. Yeah. R-Rod says KLX crushes them trails with good tires. Joe Glenn, Arizona. I believe that's what that is. P.S. I brew the McDonald's coffee here at home. It's my favorite coffee. It's actually really, really good coffee. I'll give them a thumbs up. I have that same coffee. I was having that. That's the coffee I brewed up today. McAfee. I got a big tin of it. Well, it's in cardboard now. The tin's too expensive. Yeah. Let's see. What else is good here? Oh, there's that Hartford guy again. 23 degrees at night for the next 7 nights here in Dawsonville, Georgia. That's got to be worse than New York. Well, when I say New York, I'm on Long Island, just to be clear. I'm not really in the main state of New York. Yeah. Bubba said, look for snow this weekend. Far down is North Florida. I hope that don't come here. Jeez Louise. Yeah, you know something funny? When people are from New York, it's really a vague statement, and people have stereotypes. But the fact is, New York is huge. It is a huge state. You have like the entire state of New York, which is separate essentially from Long Island, where I am. It's like a different country. Yeah, that's where Miss Jolene, she's from upstate New York. Yeah, Teddy's from Brooklyn. He's more from an urban area right by the city. I'm way out on the island. You have people that live upstate New York, they live in the country. Yeah, when they go to Florida to a place like Sarasota or whatever, or Boca, that's like the city compared to where they live. But when people hear you're from New York, they think everyone's like, oh, that's New York City. Not true. There's places that are desolate in upstate New York. There's nothing around. It's nature up there. But the reason why there's nothing around is there's very cold weather. Yeah. It's frozen up there this time, most of the year. It's beautiful up there in the summer, though. That's the place. That's why Ted and Jolene go up there. That's the place to go during the summer, folks. You'll love it. Yeah. But, that's a lot of traveling. That's like 1,300 miles. Well, that's how many miles it is when I drive from here to Boca Raton, Florida. It's a 1,300-mile drive. This year, I'm going to try doing it in the Mustang. What do you guys think? We got to grease the clutch bearing first and cross our fingers. Check a few things on it. I have new tires, though, so I might be good to go. All right, guys. Yeah, I think I did pretty well. Well, it didn't, the time just is going too fast on me. I don't get it. Anyway, we covered some of Tim's stuff there. Going down a rabbit hole here and all this stuff. All right, guys. Oh, I was going to talk about setting up a stock trading account to get started. Yeah, you know what? If you open a Charles Schwab account, I think you can do it online. They actually have some real offices that you can walk into, and they don't charge commission. It's probably a good place for a beginner to start. Yeah. A lot of people say E-Trade, but you know what? I'm not so sure about that. I had an E-Trade account. At one point, they started charging me maintenance fees. There was a lot of nickel and diming going on. I had to close the account down. I got a bad taste from doing business with them. It started off good, but then they started getting greedy with a lot of stuff. I don't know. That was many years back. So to start with, you got to open an account up and you got to fund it. You can, like I said, I think it's done online now. Or if you have an office, a Charles Schwab office, you can go to the office, open up an account and give them a check. Otherwise, I think it's all done with an electronic transfer. You put your bank account info in, and then you can transfer the money into your brokerage account, ACH transfer. Yeah, it takes a little bit to set it up. You know, it's some homework. It's going to take a week or so to set it up, depending how fast you get the account funded. And then see, that's a simple account. If you want to do margin trades, there's other requirements. If you want to do fast trading, I think your account has to be margin enabled. So you can like use all the money you have in the account. If you sell one stock, you don't have to wait before you can put it into another one. That's the thing. It depends how rapid you want to do these trades. If you want to start doing a rapid trading and you want to do margin, you're probably better off doing interactive brokers. Yeah. I'm going to talk more about it, and I said I might even do a membership portion of the channel that's all stock stuff, because it's like a separate thing. And a lot of the people with the Sarasota Tim commentary, they probably don't want to hear about the stock stuff. And then there's a lot of trolls that want to like dump on it, or make, if you're talking that, they get mad or whatever. So you don't know, man. You just don't know. You can't please all the people all the time. Yup. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well. And it's now a Thursday. How did that happen? Welcome to Thursday. Yup. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. And I am going to try to actually get some more stuff done, depending upon how late it got. I'm going to try to get those holes drilled. That's tedious stuff, right? And I got other things I got to work. We'll see. We'll see how much I get done. All right, guys. Hope you have a great Thursday. This is your friend, New York Dan. Over and out.